Hello, sir. Your name?
Crash Bandicoot from CNBC.
Oh, okay. As you well know, my name is C.S. Lewis.
Of course. We all know you very well.
So I hear you have some questions to ask me, sir.
Of course. What is your full name?
Well, my full name is quite weird. Clive Staples Lewis.
Oh, really?
Yes. I grew up in the country of Ireland.
Sounds Irish.
Yeah. Well, I kind of lost my Irish accent over living in the United States here. But, yeah. Grew up in Ireland around 1898.
I was just about to ask you when you were born.
1898, since you want to know.
So, you're considered one of the greatest writers in history, with the Chronicles of Narnia, the great series. What inspires you to write?
Well, so that's a good one. Can't really say. I don't know if there's really anything that inspires you to write. Now, some people have inspiration, but I just knew that I was going to be a writer. When I was born, I just felt the need to write, and therefore I just started writing from a young age. I just always enjoyed making stories and everything.
Who are some of your influences?
I don't know if I really have an author that was one of my influences, but a particular influence, I guess I could say, was always going to be Greek mythology. I've always loved Greek mythology.
So, what gave you the idea for the Chronicles of Narnia series?
Well, to start from the beginning, me and my good friend, which many people also know as J.R.R. Tolkien, who, as you know, my great friend J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote the Lord of the Rings Chronicles.
Of course. Gandalf, no!
Fly, fools! We were very, very good friends as young boys, and we were in this group called the Inklings, where we would go to a table or a pub or something and meet with the group and just toss out ideas of stories that we would love to write. So, you know, as a young boy, I've always been, when I was younger, I was always intrigued in Greek mythology, and I loved fantasy, I loved it, and I just decided that at that age, you know, something that I always loved, that I should write a book about it. So, you know, I told JR, and he agreed and gave me, you know, the thumbs up. So that's where the first book came from, which is, well, Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. Man, where? What? Hello? What? What it is? What the? Actually, the first book that I wrote for the whole series was called The Magician's Nephew, but Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe is where it started for the original book. But yeah, that's where I came.
I realize many people don't, or many people think that The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is the first novel.
No, actually it is not. The first novel is The Magician's Nephew, and this novel goes into the actual upcomings of Narnia, how it became, how it started, and a lot of things of Aslan himself and the professor and where he came from. So actually I would advise anybody that's reading the series to read that book.
Somewhat of a prequel.
Yeah, exactly, a prequel. If that's what we would call it, it's a prequel.
How many books are in the Chronicles of Narnia series?
Well, counting The Magician's Nephew and Horse and His Boy, I'd have to say 9 books, but there's 7 that are well-known, 7 books.
What are the titles of them?
Well, to start with the well-known ones, you would start with Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, then Horse and His Boy, Magician's Nephew. Then you would go into, it slips me.
I believe after Prince Caspian, 2 characters leave
Wait. Ah, Prince Caspian. I'm glad you brought that. That is the one book, and then finally The Last Battle. Not in any specific order, but that is the books. But yes, in Prince Caspian, after that book, in The Voyage of the Non-Treader, you lose two of your very important characters, which would be Lucy, or no, not Lucy, but Susan and Peter. They have gone their separate ways and grown older. Because that you find out that they're not supposed to come back to Narnia. But this time you get Lucy and Edmund, so that's where they pick up another character called Eustace, who is their ignorant cousin. But yeah, that's where you get that from.
1, 2, 3. No one was harmed in the making of this movie, except for Josh.
You got this.
Forget your line first? No, that's how long you did it.
I've seen it.
Flying fools.
Was he a bad guy?
Gandalf?
Yeah.
No, he's a good guy.
Why did he call me a fool?
Because he was trying to tell him to run.
See? I see.
Hey, Dutch.
Oh, dude, we
Dutch. What a good dog you are. Hey, look at me. Good boy. No, just start about talking and go on from there. Yeah, it's recording. Yes, I can do that.
Okay. So anyway, as you know, my good friend J.R.R. Tolkien wrote
Yeah, well, let's throw that over.
Restart!
No.
Restart!
You give me a thumbs up? We can't see it.
Go, dude. Go for it. Kitty. Meow. Kitty. Meow. Kitty. Meow. Kitty. Alright. Action. Trip. Go.